Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Stalker. This is going to be episode 102, and we are ready to get our day started. Not too heavy. Okay, I want to look at something here real quick before we get too much further, but Prepper's Pie is the pie we need to make, and we need reishi, acorns, and burdock. Okay, so those are the things I'm going to be looking for. Basically, today's episode is going to be kind of a travel day. Trying to get home. Home is Farmhouse Pleasant Valley. That's the place I've designated as the main homestead. Essentially, what we're going to do here is we're going to be doing some prepper's pie. We might do some peach pie to get the fatigue thing going. We might get some rose hip pies for that as well. Don't think any of these do us any good, but yeah, we're going to basically be looking for the things we need to do that. So we need acorns. We need Pepper's pies, acorns, burdock root, and reishi. So we're going to be picking that stuff up as we go. What a lovely day in Fort Lemons. Or not Muskeg, Broken Railroad. We're on our way to Fort Lemons. So things like this. So we see these along the way. We're going to take advantage of them. And try not to make too many detours, but maybe a good excuse to go up and around the landslide area for some goodies. But I'm not going to go to, I'm not going over to the lodge. I'm not going to go around the outskirts at the Muskeg. If we end up needing that stuff, we can gather it on our way back. But right now, it's all about getting back to Pleasant Valley. I guess. Really? I just got here. I'm already part of the welcome committee. You just stay up there and enjoy your rabbit. And we'll all be happier. So Silent Misery came to a tragic end Tuesday. It was rather funny. I listened to the recording, and that wolf was right there the whole time. And if I'd only been able to hear him, I would have known. But that was the thing that made it unique. It was fun to play. The bear attack pretty much crippled that run. Running around nearly naked for most of the way. Frostbites all over the place. It was fun, though. It was a good time. Look forward to what's next. An interesting challenge that was proposed by one of our frequent viewers. So, but I won't reveal that till next week. Oh shoot! We're gonna get it. Good Lord, we're having a rough day. Those two are right all in over me. All right, first aid. Where's your bow? Nothing like firing up the game and just having to deal with that right away. That's 3 wolf attacks in 5 minutes. Okay, is this son of a gun bleeding out? Because I really don't want to deal with him. Yeah, he's still running. Okay, so here we go. We need these. Yeah. Thank God for the knife.
That smarts a bit.
I'm sorry, Astrid. I think we need to save our other bandage at the moment, unless we've got some cloth, which we don't. We came light. So you're going to have to tough that one out. You may have to repair that. We might be dragging that back. Am I carrying stinky stuff? Is that what's... We got insomnia. Is that what's got these guys all riled up? Ah! Jennifer Hale's got some really good lines for Astrid in the episode 5 Wintermute deal. I would love to capture and have her little sayings, because she's got some good ones. Okay.
Sure getting cold.
I'm sorry, Astrid. What are we wearing? We're not doing bad. Maybe we can upgrade this to something else. Maybe we've got some bear hides floating around somewhere I've long forgotten. Did he have an arrow in him by any chance?
I need to find food.
Did I tag him? I'll feed you here in a second, huh?
Hurts a bit, but I'll make it.
I think I completely missed him. Yeah, I did.
Ow!
Eek.
Ah! Ow! I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
And if you're somebody who hasn't played story mode, or not really into it, and without giving anything away, they've added a new behavior to some wolves that I thought were very cool. So I would say if you're not a story person, you're not a big fan of it,
I've never felt so cold in my life.
I'd still say you might try it. Episode 5 was pretty good. There's definitely some things about it that, like, you know, everybody can stand back and say, yeah, this could be better or whatever. Definitely some story choices that were
That smarts a bit.
gonna scratch your head, but you know what? It is the story that they gave us,
Ow!
and
Hurts a bit.
we can enjoy
Make
it, or we can complain about it. And I, for one, am on the let's just enjoy it for what it is.
Ow! I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
At least they finished the story.
That smarts a bit.
If anybody's old enough to know,
Ow!
whoever played Half-Life 2 and you're still waiting for episode 3, I'll take any ending over what Valve didn't do. We got nothing. What's going on? I hear somebody over here. Oh, he's over there. Okay, I see him now. Like, I can hear a growl. Oh, the wind. Come on, wind, let me go. Before he finishes. Get out of his sphere of influence here. Well, I don't know if that was worth it, but we did get a few acorns. I guess it was worth a little. I don't want to do too much of it, like getting off the beaten path. We can definitely do a few side quests to try to find supplies. Not a place we normally go, and so we just go over there, grab, and then, okay, now we probably won't ever go there again.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
I gave you a little first aid. How about if we get some cloth, I'll give you
That smarts a bit.
another bandage. We need to find some more old man spear, too.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Ah,
I'm gonna need to eat
painkillers.
soon.
We have painkillers? Good, I didn't bother to bring them. I'm not wasting them. No, I forgot about food, didn't I? Yeah, there's our reason for being interested. We've got ptarmigan pie. That's why they're excited by us. Well, let's have a couple of cattails. Maybe I should just eat all of those and get them out of get them out of the inventory. If you're wondering why I'm going all the way back to Pleasant Valley, it has a lot to do with the fact that we can take advantage of the birch forest. We can go through there and really gather up a lot of birch bark, which is going to be helpful in this crazy 30 days underground. And then we'll make as much pepper's pie and rosehip pies and all that stuff. Try to make as much as we can.
Smarts a bit.
Astrid, we were blessed with a pretty decent day. It's a little windy.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
We didn't run into the bear.
It's a bit, but I'll make it.
Suffer in silence. Yeah, and if we're looking a little light on rosehip pies, then you can always swing around this outer corridor here and go by Spence's farm and gather some on the way here as we walk our way back. Let's see if these guys
That
jump
smarts a bit.
because we got those ptarmigan pies. Okay, they're far enough away, they're not interested. at the moment. But now they're behind me, so I'm not going to worry about them. Ah! Tell you what, though. We weren't exactly carrying the most food in the world.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Grab a snack here. Alright, Astrid, let's get the poachers and we'll see if I have any extra cloth. But I'm not using my last bandage on your ankle. We are losing a lot of health from the weather. So we need to be careful about that.
Ow!
Because it's only midday and I don't need to spend the night to heal.
Ow! I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Yeah, you can't run, huh? So limp your way in. I don't want to get too overconfident here in the fact that, oh, we're fine. You know, we can take a little bit of damage, and then you get into one wolf fight, and then 181 days are gone. And it's hard to believe that we're up to 102 episodes, and we've only gotten 180 some odd days. And
That's a bit.
we've got a long way to go to even reach the 500. I don't know how anybody has the time to do 1,000 days. But they do. They make it happen. Alright, Astrid, let's see how lucky you are. It would be nice to find her.
That smarts a bit.
Oh. Smart.
Ah!
What do we got? Stuff to light a fire.
Ow!
That's our...
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Well, if they do, they're in trouble. Because we're going to harvest it. We are warm in here. That's a step. Bandages. We'll warm up a bit. Maybe I'll warm up AT. Here we go. Add a coal. That should be fine.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
You're gonna eat a tree, huh? How about if we make some water? Would you be okay with that? Gonna give us a good amount of time to
Need some
warm up.
first aid soon.
Oh, I forgot. We were gonna first aid you a little bit, weren't we? To quiet you down. No painkillers though. Hopefully that feels better. Probably have the rose hips to make you something, but to say that I'm going to use them for you to not feel a little pain, sorry, it's going to be a Gonna be a jerk about that. Scrap battle. While we're standing here waiting, I have curiosity. Oops, okay. Maybe we do that. She's hungry anyway. I could save my tea. This should just about warm us up. There you go. Now, did I bring a thermos with me? I did not. Okay, no biggie. Alright, everything else stays here. Arm ourselves and let's go. What do you know, Astrid? We got your ankle taped up. Warms you up. Somebody need to sleep and heal you, unless I can find a decent amount of birch bark here. I could just give you some of those. Don't want to waste it on silliness, but between the cold and the wolves, we got off to a very odd start. It'd be nice for them to, now that episode 5's out, I know it's going to take some time. I mean, it's still only April. But it would be nice to get something from them maybe by May on, when we might see a possible early access for Black Frost. Just to have some time frame as far as that goes. Because I think once that comes out, obviously you're going to have to try and play it. But there's still no guarantee that it's going to be... It may not be great. It may not be worth playing. I have high hopes. But I've had high hopes on other games. And they've disappointed me. So, trying not to be overhyped to buy it. Look at you guys just run in. You're behind me, so you're just going to have to enjoy the view of my backside. Snow falling. I love these little effects. Hypothermia risk is healed. More snow effect. I wonder what this place would look like in the spring or summer. How green would it be? Would there be a lot of rain? I hope you're chasing a rabbit over there. I hear you being vocal. Let me get you behind me. I can't see you, but I know about where you're at. He's after that. Okay, no problem. There's a nice juicy rabbit on the tracks. Why don't you go chase him? He's coming back. Go get him. Silly rabbit. All right. Stop number 1. Camp office. We've been so cavalier about like collecting teas and stuff. We have quite a bit of this stuff. So it's going to be kind of unique to go ahead and put these to a use. This is kind of what I'm talking about with the fact that we just casually go through. All right. Hello. What's our bow look like? 90%. Okay.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, I'm going to take that because we're going to be making all these pies, so. Yeah, that'll stay here. Tempted to take the coffee too. Why not? We can always trade for more coffee if it comes down to it. Use up what we have and trade for more later. Okay. Empty. Hey, there you go. Why don't we do this, Astrid? Oops. Apparently your pain is gone. This treatment did nothing. I beg to differ. It removed the pain from my mind. Alright. Anything in here? Can search this?
I'll take it.
Well, yeah, we'll take it. There's a stem in there, too. Fishing hook and line. Alright. That's right. We didn't wear all of our clothes because we left the wolf stuff behind. That's why we were cold. Forgot about that. Okay. That makes more sense now. I was wondering why we were cold, and I completely forgot how we left all that stuff behind. Because we didn't want to get it ruined anymore, essentially. Because it was at like 50%. We were going to spend a lot of time. Okay. I was thinking about going around that way versus this way, but I already see we have company. See what? Let's just go ahead and eat both of these. Yeah, let's... You know what? Why not? We'll deal with him if we have to deal with him. And always just light a torch. Ooh. There's a whole bunch of you over here. All right, let's dance. Getting low on arrows, guys. Starting to get expensive. Really? Both of you? What if we try something creative here? They must be smelling that fried fish or something. Being very, very nuisancey. All right. This technique seems to be working pretty good. Yeah, because they keep looking like they're going towards the smell. All right. Walking the dog. Better run, deer. You gonna be hunting this wolf? Growl and snarl. Growl and snarl. Thought I lost you there for a minute. You got quiet. Oh, look at all this stuff. Tons of birds. Oh, we've got some bunnies over here. Maybe they'll play blocker. I'll walk this way so I can. He sounded like he gave up. One could only hope. I think he gave up. He missed out on a rabbit meal. Can't believe we had such a nice day. The weather has been beautiful. All right, he's busy. Let's just let him be busy. Oh, you know what? There's some rose hips over here I want. Whole bunch of rose hips. Ooh. Broken arrow for no other reason than we need an arrowhead. Make some arrows before we go. Come back this way. The rabbit's chasing the dog. For a minute there, the rabbit was chasing the dog. He ran past it, then it squealed. And looked like the rabbit was attacking. Alright, maybe we'll get lucky here. Get some birch bark. Oh, I see some old man spirit too. We need some of that. Get a few pieces of birch bark. No, grab the stuff. Oh, there's hardly anything. There we go. Finally. Ooh. How'd I get a 3 for right there? That's pretty darn generous there, game. Now, one thing, you know what? I just thought of. By coming this way, I actually took something out of the play. And it's something a little harder to get a hold of than what I'm grabbing. And that is the acorns. There's a bunch of oak trees over here by the derailment. And I should go back and go grab all those. Because we are trying to make this pepper's pie. We haven't really seen any burdock yet. We may have to go roaming around for that. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and take advantage of the moment. Alright, we're further over here than I thought. Sometimes there's burdock down underneath the bridge there, so we'll grab that on our way out. But I am going to go back this way and grab these acorns. In worst case scenario, we just hunker down here and get healed instead of wasting birch bark tea on healing. See how exciting things get over here. I was too busy thinking about coming around there to grab those possibility of reishi and rose hips. I completely forgot about. There's a ton of acorns over here. And we can grab some more feathers. And it's a little bit of a circle. I want to do a ton of backtracking, but here we are. Still a relatively nice day. A little windy.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I know. There's nothing to drink. You haven't looked one iota in your backpack for something to drink. Hey, where? You know, what if we put those out a little more visible? I hear you, ptarmigan. Don't you lie to me that you're not up there. There. Just in case. Here's what we came for. Acorn. All right, we'll grab whatever's here and we'll start walking back. And we'll just figure out where a suitable place to hunker down is. $59 acorns, 144. 16 ration. The other thing too is in wandering, there's that spot up top where there's like a deer carcass, and usually there's some maple over there. There's generally a lot of reishi up there. Maybe we have to grab some of those too. Oh, look at you running over here, all excited to see me. Yeah, I knew it. Gonna orbit around you and make you get behind me. Okay, bye-bye. Well, I was kind of hoping to get to the farmhouse. Starting to wonder if I'm gonna get there in one episode. Yeah. We are getting tired. Still back there, friend? Train loading area. Oh, thought you got excited about something else. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. We'll pop a flare here. We got a ton of them. I just walked over 2 of them just a while ago. Alright. I've had enough of you. I need to get some things done. And it's really bright. The pink snow. Feathers. Ah, here we go.
I'm
This is what I was thinking.
starving.
This is what we came down here for. We knew there were some goodies down here. Good, there's two. I'm so glad we left Murdoch back in the zone of contamination so he can't see what we're doing to his brethren. Alright, let's get these here, and then we'll work our way over. There might be some over there by the trailers, too. I don't know that I've plucked any of these mushrooms. Oh yeah, there's still a whole bunch over here. Good deal.
Don't rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
Wouldn't that be resting? In a crude way. Alright, I saw a couple more down there. I'm going to leave those behind. Get rid of that noisy thing. Tools? You have tools here? Yeah, first aid kit we haven't searched? Just sometimes wonder, what was they doing? Apparently wasn't playing to the fullest of the game. Alright, tell you what, eat this. This is a good one. And eat a couple of these. Harvest this stuff. .2% oats and 2% coffee. We are rolling. Oh, we still have ptarmigan pie here. You know what? Eat these. And these are why the wolves are all excited about us. We've got all of this stinky food with us. All right, let's get rid of all that. That'll help us a bunch. I think our biggest hang-up is burdock root. We've got some. But I don't know how much we're going to need. Yeah, we'll do what we can do. All right. We're going to sleep. We need to heal. And I may just end this here. We're like 10 minutes away. If I go all the way to the farmhouse, it's going to be like an hour and a half run. And I'm doing this in the middle of the week. And so I think for all of our sakes, we're going to run just long enough. Maybe not a full episode. Okay. I don't think we have any cloth or anything, right? Okay, that's right. All right, so let's do this. Let's pass time for 2 hours. I don't think I have it. 13. Yeah, no worries. All right. Let's do a big sleep. There we go. All healed up and ready to rock. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. A little shorter episode this week. I'm kind of still running behind from doing a 12-hour episode 5 over the weekend. So I threw this together last minute. So I'd have something on Friday. And then Friday after this, when we get to the next episode, we'll continue our journey on into Pleasant Valley. And we'll keep looking for burdock and other items that we need to make Pepper's Pie. And we'll start cooking and getting ready for this crazy adventure underground. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.